everyone, and welcome to another cozy vlog. In today's video, I wanted to take you along with me as I do different autumn activities and try to check things off of my autumn bucket list. I'm starting off in a bookstore. I went book shopping with my family and just looked around with my pumpkin cream chai. I saw several different books I was interested in, including The Book of Night by Holly Black. Holly Black wrote the Cruel Prince trilogy, which I really enjoyed, so I'm interested in her adult novels. This book, Stalking Jack the Ripper, I ended up getting as a kind of spooky-ish mystery book for October. Naomi Novik's Spinning Silver stood out to me, and some other books by her that I've been wanting to read. And of course, I loved the middle grade setup and spotted Howl's Moving Castle. I love these editions of the classics done by Rifle Paper Co. I have the Anne of Green Gables one. And then above, I saw this little book, Go Ask Alice. Does anyone remember that book? It was really popular when I was in high school. I wanted to catch up on some reading, so back at the house, I started Garlic and the Vampire, which is a graphic novel that is really beautiful by Bree Paulson. And it just has really autumnal looking illustrations in it, so I thought it would be perfect. I have read several books in October already, but I want to read some more, and I thought shorter graphic novels and a variety of genres of books would help me get through more. So I'm currently listening to A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness, but I took a break from listening to that to read Garlic and the Vampire because it just seemed like a nice break from listening to my audiobook. I just love the illustrations and this little carrot guy. As I was reading, my kitten Mochi came and jumped in my lap, and I don't think I've shown him much on my channel, so I wanted to just show you. He is a couple months old. He was found as a stray by some friends, and we took him in, and I've been loving having a cat again. I had cats growing up, but he's just so cute. Hey everyone! I just received this package in the mail and I wanted to unbox it with you all. I believe it's from Journal Say. Journal Say was kind enough to send me a voucher to shop on their site so I could try some things out, and I'm really excited to open it and show you guys everything, and I'm excited to see it all. So let's open it. Look how pretty the box is. I love the autumn colors and decorations on it. Okay, and then it was very securely wrapped, and here is the thank you, open me. Ooh, okay, so this is just like a little thank you they sent. I'm not sure if I ordered this and it wouldn't fit in here or if they sent it extra. I think this is something extra. Let's open it. You can see the preview back there. Sorry for the glare. It's really rainy today, so it's not the best lighting, but I still really wanted to open this with you guys. Here, I can show you the preview without the glare. It looks like little paper ephemera that's all themed with blue and the moon. Ooh, this is really pretty. So this has constellations on it, and it's like vellum, and the constellations are printed in silver. That's really pretty. I could use that in my reading journal for sure. And then there's all these pretty pieces of paper ephemera. Wow. Yeah, look at all these different pieces of paper, which are really useful if you see my reading journal and the way that I decorate that. I use a lot of like collaging, and I like these moons. Those are really big and nice, and they might be stickers. I think they feel like they're stickers. If not, I can just glue them, but these are really cute too. This is like a little pad with different square pieces. I like that they're all kept together like that. That's really nice. And then, oh, these are really pretty. I love these. I'm big on the moon themes, so this is perfect for me. I love these cutouts. They're so delicate and ornate. I'll show you against my hand. This one has flowers in it, like roses. This one has a butterfly, and this one looks like snowflakes. These are really beautiful. I will definitely try to use that snowflake one in winter coming up for my reading journal. And then here's some more of those vellums with the really pretty, sorry, I'm trying to find the best way to show you. Look at that. That's so pretty. I love these. I'll check my order and see if I ordered this or if they gave it as a freebie, but it's really beautiful. I ordered so many things because they were kind enough to send me a voucher to shop on their website. This isn't sponsored or anything. These were gifted to me though. I have I believe a coupon code I can share with you guys that will give me a little kickback as well. So feel free to use that if you want. I would appreciate it, but regardless of if you use that, I just wanted to show you what I got. These look like stamps, which is really cute, and I also like that they are kept together so that they're not tiny little pieces to start out. Those will be really fun to use. But yeah, this is perfect, and the whole box is not even open yet. So I'm really excited now because the quality of this is really nice. And I've shopped on Journal Say before myself, before I was gifted anything. And I really like how affordable everything is. It just makes, again, my style is very scrapbooky and I use a lot of different things, and that can be really expensive and it can be kind of not really like realistic for some people. But over time, if I collect things or if I can shop somewhere like Journal Say where everything's really affordable and I can get big packs of paper like that one you just saw, that makes it a lot easier to stretch my ephemera. Okay, so opening it, look how full it is. Thank you for your purchase from Journal Say. Here's a cute thank you, and they gave a discount. But yeah, I'll link everything below. Everything I can find, I'll link below. I like the packaging and I like how autumnal it is. Okay, it's all coming back to me what I ordered, and I'm getting really excited again. I remember these. I ordered every single one they had available, and the only one they didn't have available was one with cats on it, which, you know, I would have loved. But the rest I got, and these are from the same like brand or designer on their site. So they're all similar art style, and they're all sticker tapes, I believe. It's beautiful little manner. So this one has like little shops on it, and it's so cute. I thought these were adorable. This girl with like strawberries, so I think this one has cute little illustrations of like girls on it. And this one has other little images, like really cute little pool scenes. I'll open them up for you. I just wanted to show you a little preview of each design. And this is drinks. And this one is like camera and like accessory things. So I'll open them all up. But yeah, these caught my eye. They were very like different from a lot of the other things I got, but I thought they'd be perfect for daily journaling in my traveler's notebook. So let's open these up. Okay, here it is, this camera roll. And I am a photographer, so I thought these would be perfect. This one's coming off a little bit, but that's because of the way I took off the tape that was holding the roll closed. The rest look really good. I just love the art style with these like flowers and the cameras. Obviously, I love the art style. That's why I got all of them. And something really fun about Journal Say is that, like I said, everything's very affordable. And if you find a listing that you like, so like a pack of stickers or these like rolls of stickers or something, you can often choose to get that item in each variety with just a click of a button and add them all to your cart. And it is not very expensive at all. If you're looking for background ephemera and you want a bunch of different colors, it's easy on Journal Say to go find something and then get all of the colors added to your cart with one click. And I think that is really helpful for things like my reading journal, where I use a lot of different ephemera and I try to match the covers of my books, because I can obviously try to theme my journal, but sometimes I just want a new different color to match the cover of a book. So Journal Say is a really easy way to add items of all colors into your cart at once, if that makes sense at all. I'm not doing the best job explaining it, but maybe I can show you. I'm sure in here somewhere I got something in more than one color. In this case, it was different patterns of this sticker tape, but sometimes it's like, you know, like flower stickers, and then you can get each color added to your cart. Opening. I have a lot to go through, so I'm going to show everything like pretty quickly, and you can always let me know if you want to see anything more up close, and I could maybe post pictures of them or something like that if you want. I just view this like I'm sharing what fun stuff I got with a friend. Here's this one with little like pool designs, so I might save it for summer, but they're really fun art style. I have a wide variety in like my taste as well. I appreciate a lot of different kinds of art. Like obviously I do my more minimal color spreads that are more like neutrals and things like that, but sometimes I like really fun colors as well. Okay, here's this one with like storefronts or little shops. This is a plant shop. This is another plant shop. Wait, maybe they're all plant shops, but yeah, but still they're so cute. Sorry, I'm probably going to say cute a lot, but that's how I feel when I look at stationery. I love art and different art styles and illustrations, and of course paper goods and stationery and stickers. So this is like, you know, a dream come true to have this sent to me. This one has all these drinks on it, which is again really cute for summer. Sorry, the tape's covering that one. These are really fun colors. Would be great for decorating a lot of spreads in summertime. I personally love fun drinks, so there's that one. Here's the one with all of the girls that have strawberries, which strawberries always reminds me of my daughter because I think I just put her in a lot of strawberry outfits when she was little, but these are so cute. Yeah, they definitely, I'll have to share these with my daughter and let her use them too. This one looks kind of like an older version of my daughter, so I love these. I love their sweaters and the leaves around them. Those are beautiful. Okay, love those. And I would say those are all kind of like a different theme than most of the rest of what I got, but I will show you. I have several ephemera like sets, so they're themed, and these are just a bunch of pieces of paper, but I love these for layering. So this one is a bunch of stickers that look like ripped pieces of paper, and these are really nice to use when layering because the fact that they're stickers and they're more of the PET tape type of material just can make more variation when you're using actual ripped paper alongside things like this. It adds different texture and different like weight, and I think that looks really nice. And this one just looks like a lot of different ripped pages and papers, but they're ready to peel out and use and layer really easily in this little book, and it comes with a lot of them, so that's really cool. It says 20 pieces, but I feel like that seems like a lot more than 20. Maybe it means 20 pages, but yeah, that's really handy. I got these windows for something a little different, and they're like gilded. They're called glazed window. Look how pretty these are. So this would be really cool. It kind of has like an underwater look to me, but these would be really fun to use in like a fantasy book spread in my reading journal or something, or just like a blue themed look, you know? Those are really pretty. Very shiny, which I like to do every now and then if you've seen my spreads with like the shiny jellyfish and stuff like that. So those are really fun. Then these are just bubbles. I like this cute little duck girl. That's really cute. These are bubble stickers, and I kind of got a couple blue or like underwater themed just because I don't have very many like this. So this just has a bunch of different bubble stickers that are in like little sets, like little groupings of bubbles. These are by the same duck girl, and these are like seaweed. So again, I got a lot of styles that I thought I would use a lot of, and then I got a couple things like this that are just more like different from what I normally get, so that I can just have, I don't know, something different, experiment with different things. I kind of think that's also part of why I like Journal Say, is because it's so affordable. You can like try out something without a really big investment. Yeah, those are really pretty. I got these lace tapes. I don't think I will open all of them. Okay, I did not know I got so many, but I must have done one of those things where I got them in every color. This is what I'm talking about. You can find one thing, and then you can add it all to your cart in every color, and some are the same color but different lace pattern. Here, I'll show you the tops of them so you can get a little preview. Those are the different lace patterns. So this one's white. That would be fun to use on brown paper. Those will be super fun to use. I'm really excited for those, something different. And then this is another one. So I will open this one so we can see. And yeah, that's really nice and it has a clear background. So again, for layering, that will be really useful. Here are a couple different rolls I got that are just simple pattern, but it's sticky on one side. So again, for layering, you guys see how much I reach for just plain brown paper. This one's plain brown, this one's grid, and this one has text on it. And so those I got, again, and they're all like sticker paper on the back, so you can just peel it. So these will be really good for layering in all of my brown paper look type of spreads. Then I got these because I've seen several creators use kind of like these lace doily type of things, but I have no idea where most people get them from. And I think they're double-sided, or maybe you can just use the reverse side if you want something more plain. But these are really cute. And again, for layering, almost everything I got is with the intention of my scrapbook style, of course, because that's what I like to do. And so I tried to get things like this that I don't have anything like, so that I can have plenty of things to reach for when I'm feeling inspired. Often I feel inspired to get really creative with my spreads, but then I don't have like any new ephemera at all. I just have like the same things I've used the past couple times, and that's totally fine. I've gotten a lot of use out of that. But as someone who journals a lot and is making videos about it now, you know, I want to be able to be really creative with it, especially because a lot of my time now is spent journaling. I'm an artist, I paint as well, but a lot of my time is spent journaling, and I want to be just as creative when I journal as when I'm painting. So this is very exciting for me. Definitely let me know if there's anything you guys particularly like, and I'll link it below. These are just in pink, and these are blue and green. Here are, oh yeah, the seaweed in different colors. I'll just show you a little bit. So there's some like wreath round elements in the green one. This one's more like a brighter green. And then this one has pinks and blues, mostly blues. So that's another example where you can tell I got a bunch of the colors. I got these in every color, and then it looks like they had a couple different ones that are in blues and greens. So they're all frames or windows, but some are more like the purple, for example, have buildings in them as well. And the pink has like fences and butterflies. So not sure what to call this style of sticker, but here you can see umbrellas and frames in this one, flowers, cages, and windows in this one. And I got 2 of these purposely because I really liked them and I thought I would want more than one set of the windows. The purple has bikes and buildings. This one has cars and lampposts, which I don't know what I'll use the cars for, but I liked the flowers and the lamp signpost things. This one has butterflies, which of course I use a lot, and then different types of fences. And then this one has chandeliers and these curtain type of windows. So those are, again, one item and all the different colors, at least the colors that were available. Sometimes like one of the colors is out of stock, but I got these for kind of a different type of washi tape where it's a big patterned background. I have a lot of sticker rolls and things, but I thought this would be nice to add a splash of pattern very easily, which can really change the whole look of a spread when you add a wide pattern like this. And then here's this rolled out. It kind of looks like a really pretty wallpaper, but I really like that, and I like the different colors in it. I feel like it has yellows and oranges and pinks. The lighting in here is not the best, but it is really pretty, and I'll definitely use this in the background in my reading journal for sure. This is the same, but in this darker pattern with the same like brand and everything. I got an ink pad because if you've seen my videos, often on my bigger ink pad, I say a lot of times that it's drying out. So I finally got some more ink, which I thought was really nice that they have on their site. So I got a bigger ink pad for my larger stamps. I have this like little one over there, but I could obviously use a bigger one. I got these that look like swatches of like ink. I paint with a lot of ink, and black is one of my favorites. So I thought these would be kind of a fun way to tie in like a little bit of an element of something I use in my paintings in my journal. So they're very translucent, like ink splotches, if you can see, and they have kind of like some shimmer to them. And they're not overpowering, but if you put them against white, I don't have anything white right now, but if you put them against white, they would show up pretty well. Actually, I have this. There you go. That makes it show up a lot better. but it kind of also looks like a galaxy, so I feel like this is pretty versatile. You could use it for a lot of different things. I got this pack of papers that look like fabrics because they're textured, or at least look textured. This is actually only like a little textured, but it looks very textured, and there's different ones, and then these ones do have like a fabric type of feel to them. So there's like a lot of different varieties you can choose. I thought these would be fun to experiment with, so I got them in another color too, I think. Yeah, okay, so I got all of these in the different colors. This is like the green one. This has purpley, like mauve and browns. This one has a couple blue in the back, and this one are more neutrals. I got this in all of the colors as well, and this is more of like a crushed paper, cardboardy kind of looking one. And then these are something I've been wanting to try for a long time. I was gifted a wax seal kit, so I've played with it like once. I want to play with it some more. But meanwhile, these are stick-on little wax seals, and I got these kind and I got these kind. So these were like a little fancier and each have like a different thing. Like this one with the flowers, really pretty right there, and some sparkles in them. They're definitely very like fancy looking, and will probably really chunk up my journal, but that's okay. And then I got these sets that are more, these are all pinks, these are all golds, and these are all like champagne-y colors. And I can open, well, look in the back, it looks like there's, okay, so yeah, that just shows the patterns that are on them, not the color of the seals. So there'll be this pattern for you, little leaf feather, I'm not sure what that is, and this wreath. So that's really fun. I'll open a pink one so you can see a little better. So yeah, they're like this, and you can just peel off the back and then place them on. And they're really shimmery and look like real wax seals. But yeah, really pretty. There's a flower, there's two feathers, and they're each like a little bit unique shaped. Starting to see the bottom in here. Okay, yeah, these are the other windows I got. I got them in a bunch of colors. I showed you the first ones. These are more like rainbow stained glass with all of the colors. Really pretty. Those ones are really pretty too. Let me see which one I'll open. These ones have big flowers on them, right there and right there. I'll open this one. I like the packaging that these come in too, because this little like cutout is really helpful, and you could actually cut that out and use it in your journal if you wanted. But it's helpful to keep them all together. They're so pretty. Like the roses in there. This one's really pretty colors in the background. So we got those in several colors, and then these are the same item in the different colors. And so something also fun is that the different colors do have variations between them. Like here you can see these are stickers, and these ones have stacked books with flowers around them. Full garden of books is what that one's called. This one has lanterns, and they're like strips, so they'll be really nice to use on the sides of my journal and leave room to write in the middle. These are ladders with flowers all around them. And then these are just vines. Let's open these. Oh yeah, those will be really nice to use. They're really nice that they have a clear background. These are pink flowers and then some purples. And they look really nice, like pretty realistic. I'm excited to use these ones. I can imagine these going with a lot of the fantasy books that I read. And here is another set of those. Oh yeah, so I got those black ones I showed you before that look kind of like ink, kind of like galaxies. I got them in each color as in hopes to have something to add when I have a specific themed color spread. Like a lot of times in summer, I read shorter romances that have really colorful covers to the books, and every now and then I just want to embrace that and go with it, and I don't have much colorful stuff. So a reason I got several of the sticker sets in every color is so that I can reach, you know, for whatever color I want, or even color combo like pink and green or something. And then I'll have a lot of different variety of ephemera and stickers in each color. So those are really fun. Will be really nice to pair with other colored ephemera. And then this is a set of tapes. So this packaging has a nice little like sleeve to keep them all in here. And these are all really pretty as well. I liked the leaves on some of them. I'll show you the little previews. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 rolls in here, and I liked each of the patterns, like this tulip one, this one that has like organic edges, the leaves, and these fall-ish colored flowers. These will be really nice to use in all of my journals, like my diary, traveler's notebook, and my reading journal. Yeah, those are really pretty, and I love that the background is clear, because again, I feel like you could put this in the background and then layer over top of it and it's not as busy because the background is clear. This is a really nice little set that I'm happy I found. I'll show you like one more. And after looking at everything, I'm pretty sure I did add that moon one to my own, to my cart myself, so that totally makes sense. Obviously why I like it so much too is because I picked it out myself. It just might have been one of the very first things I added to my cart. And all of this stuff, guys, was only $100 for all of this stuff. I added my own money because I went like a little bit over, but still, if that says anything to you about how affordable a lot of this is, this whole box was just a little over $100. So I definitely think you can get a lot of mileage out of your money and have a lot of different things to journal with and to try out. Super grateful to be sent this stuff. Definitely check out my bio if you want to use my affiliate code or link. I will put it in there as always. No pressure, but it will give you a discount and it will give me a little bit of referral money. It's not much, but it does help me. And I really appreciate you guys. And I hope you like unboxings as much as I do, because it's really fun when I get a package and I have, you guys to show it to. It makes it all the more fun. But yeah, I have a lot of things to organize now, so I will go and do that. Later, I decided to catch up in my Traveler's Notebook diary insert, and I have this tea and then my Filofax is next to me because I was working a little bit. But I put in the tea bag little tag into my journal because I wanted to remember that I was trying out a new tea. And then I just journaled about my morning. I'm trying to get back into the practice of just journaling like stream of consciousness or just whatever's on my mind. I've done a pretty good job in my weekly plus memo insert, staying up to date with just little snippets of what I did each day. But I like to just take some time to journal more longhand style and get my thoughts out. And here is my finished spread that I caught up on. Later that day, I wanted to go on a walk and see if I could find any nice autumn colors in the leaves. And thankfully, I was able to catch a glimpse of a lot of different colors in the trees. I feel like sometimes I can miss it. Sometimes the leaves don't change color for a while, and then before I know it, they have all fallen off. But I was able to see some really beautiful reds and yellows and oranges, as well as some Halloween decorations that, of course, my kids really liked seeing. I've been so happy I can wear sweaters again. I love sweater and jean season.
Stay with me.
I try to go on walks regularly with my family, just to get out of the house and to stretch my legs because I work at a desk, but autumn walks are my favorite. Later at home, I got out a couple books I was hoping to read. and I wanted to add tassels to my bookmarks, kind of like this cat one that I purchased that came with a tassel. So I had these tassels I got off Amazon a while ago, and I just had a hole punch and decided I would add my own tassels to some of my bookmarks. I played around with what colors I thought would go best and ended up deciding on the orange tassel because when I saw it against this bookmark, I just thought it really complemented it. This is another bookmark that I use a lot that I really like. So I went ahead and added a tassel to this one as well. And there we have my bookmarks with tassels now added to them. Even though it's just a little thing, I like to pick bookmarks that kind of have the same feel as my books when I can. And I thought this bookmark was really autumnal, so I put it in my Garlic and the Vampire book. I have been making a lot of chili for my family because it feeds us all and it makes leftovers, which is really nice for us to not have to think about lunches. And it's really easy to make. So here I am having leftovers the next day for lunch while I work at my desk and get some of my different tasks done. I didn't film making these, but I made these pumpkin cookies that ended up like muffin tops almost, and they were really good, really moist. And I made cream cheese frosting and added these sprinkles on top. This is Mochi when he was a little bit younger. I found this clip on my phone and I just had to share it because look how cute he is. He's been sleeping on the bed next to me a lot while I read, and that's been really sweet. My husband and I started rewatching Over the Garden Wall. This is something we watched for the first time last year, and it's just a Cartoon Network series that only had one season. So it's fairly short, and it has a lot of autumn imagery in it. So we like to watch it in October. And Mochi was watching with me on my shoulder, which I thought was really sweet. And as you can see, he looks very tired. This show is very quirky, and between this and reading Garlic and the Vampire, I feel like a very beautifully illustrated fall vibe from the two. We went to a orchard and they had a corn maze, which I thought was so fun, and my kids really liked it. I had a coffee that they sold, which was not the best, but it was pretty good. And the overall feeling was just really picturesque, and it was a perfect fall day. It was finally cooler where I live, and there were loads of activities for the kids to do. There was even this gem mining station where the kids could put dirt and rocks in these little things and find gems. There were some goats we could feed, and there was a hay ride, which really didn't have any hay, of course, but it was a fun ride on a tractor through their orchard, and it was really beautiful. And then, of course, we had to get pumpkins for the kids to either carve or paint. We looked at the area where you could pick them yourself, and I was able to find a really nice one. I loved this little orchard and all of the different fall activities, along with the fact that the weather was perfect. It made me feel like I was in an episode of Gilmore Girls, which of course I loved. I wanted to film catching up on some reading, and here I'm reading The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and Mochi joined me, so I ended up just watching him for a little bit and wanted to show him off. He's still so little, so we're all very obsessed with him, and I love his little white paws. But he distracts me a lot, so I didn't end up getting too much reading done because he really wanted to play. But I'm hoping to finish this book soon because it's actually pretty short, and I know it's a classic for a reason, so I hope to make more progress in it. This book is actually a compilation of a couple other stories, so the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde story itself is pretty short. Later, I was baking a pumpkin coffee cake that I saw online on Instagram, I believe, and I wanted to try it out. It called for browned butter, so I attempted to brown my butter before adding it in. Sorry for the not so great shot. My kitchen is very small and it's hard to make room for everything. But this is the dry ingredients I was mixing up to add in to my wet ingredients. And this does make a pretty dense coffee cake, but it was really good. Here I'm making the topping, but I forgot to let my butter come to room temperature. So I just didn't really have time for it to be fully room temperature, so it did not disperse as well as usual, so that's why my topping doesn't look as crumbly as maybe it normally would. But it still turned out really well, and I ended up making a cream cheese glaze that went on top, which was also in the same recipe, so I can link that below. It was really good. I think I overbaked it just a little bit, but the topping was really moist, so that helped it come together. And overall, we've been really enjoying this. We've had it for a couple breakfasts now. But that's it for this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!